Hi there. So, Prince's incredible movie Sign of the Times is playing at IMAX theaters around the world. Yeah, it's in South Africa until the 2nd of September. And go check it out. There are certain works of art that refuse to belong to the past. They carry with them a pulse that speaks across decades, continents, and crises. Prince's Sign of the Times is one of those works. It is not merely a concert film, it is a living manifesto of freedom, equality, creativity, defiance against the ordinary. When Prince walks across that stage in 1987, he was stepping into turbulence. His band had broken up, his projects had collapsed. It was post Purple Rain stuff. The music industry expected him to bow and to bend. Lots of challenges. He took all of that and turned chaos into cosmos. Out of the fragments, he built this masterpiece called Sign of the Times, which was bold, experimental, and unapologetically himself. A mixture of genres and songs, and from rock to pop, and did it in his own special, unique way. Every sound almost created by himself. This act of alchemy is what South Africa needs to remember now. It's sad but true that we live in times when darkness often seems louder than light. Our country trembles under the weight of unemployment, rolling blackouts, which is hopefully not as often now as before, but inequality grows and violence. These challenges are real, heavy, and unrelenting. Yet what Prince showed us is that the answer to despair is not silence, not surrender, it is creation. Prince did not wait for conditions to be perfect. He took imperfection, fraction, contradiction, and turned them into sound. Incredible sound. He reminds us that freedom is not the absence of obstacles, it is the courage to sing anyway during these difficult times. Sign of the Times, the album, the video, the movie is both intimate and universal. Prince's lyric speaks of war, poverty, disease, and desire. His voice carried the echo, the aches and pains and misery of the streets and the ecstasy of the spirit, the lows and the highs. He did not separate himself from the world, he wove them together until they became inseparable. For those of us born into apartheid, this weaving feels deeply personal. We know what it means to have our lives defined by rules that dehumanized us. That is why Prince's words at the 2000 Soul Train Awards remain embedded forever, and it struck like lightning when he first said it. In an amazing speech, he goes on to say, a strong spirit transcends rules. As a young South African then, hearing those words was more than inspiration. It was liberation. He told us that the spirit cannot be caged, that dignity cannot be erased, and that creativity is a weapon against tyranny. Prince was never content with imitation, original to the point of no return. He refused the safety of the familiar, choosing to stand at the edge of the unknown. This radical originality was his freedom. That was true freedom. For us in the season of uncertainty, originality must also become our path. We cannot solve today's crises with yesterday's answers. We cannot be the same wheel spinning over and over and over with the same results over and over and over. Just as Prince bent genres until they broke open into new forms, South Africa must bend its own limits, reimagining politics, education, economy, and community, and justice. Creativity is not decoration, it is survival. Though this reflection begins in South Africa, it does not end here. The whole world is trembling with wars, climate issues, inequality, erosion of trust, children getting killed more than ever before. So the message of Sign of the Times is not about geography, or that he's an American artist or South African artist, it doesn't matter. We're all bound together with these issues. His music is a mirror to humanity itself, whispering, be fearless, be original, be free, be daring. Sign of the Times tells us that art can still ignite the spirit when politics falter, that music can still unite when economies divide, that freedom is not guaranteed by governments, but claimed by souls brave enough to create. To watch Prince's Sign of the Times today is to see a light in the storm. It is to remember that creativity is not escape, it is resistance. That in every act of originality, we push back against despair. South Africa stands in a hard season, but the lesson of Prince is clear. When the night is darkest, the song matters most. His fearless creativity is not only an inspiration, it is an invitation for all of us to pick up our own instruments, whatever they may be, and play until freedom takes form. Because in the end, as Prince told us, a strong spirit transcends rules. So Sign of the Times is playing at all these IMAX theaters until the 2nd September, and go check it out. Peace, love, happiness, stay safe.